Awwwwaaaaa! Hello! Um, ow. Stretching a little bit. It has been a very, it has been a day that's definitely worth having a nice stretch, honestly. Uh, man, it's actually been honestly, it's been a pretty good day, though, for me, at least. Hmm, hmm. Got some coffee, got some cafe, got some, or I guess, Nihongo coffee. I got some coffee, got some, uh, got these, like, things called egg bites, which were actually really tasty. Like, it was the first time I've ever had them. Like, I was, like, at, like, I was at, like, oh, oh, 0. All right, we're gonna give that a little bit of time to, because we just had, we have 0 kilobytes being sent right now, which isn't great. So what's going on here? Okay. All right. We are back up to, we're back to 6,000, so yeah. Taking a picture of that. Again, more evidence that I can use for, getting my ISP to actually take a look and maybe fix this, because that's a real big problem. Anyways, but yes, now that we are back to no longer having frame rate issues, I had some, like, these things called egg bites. It was my first time actually having egg bites. Because I don't typically eat a lot of eggs, actually. When I was younger, I really when I was younger, I actually hated eggs back in the day. Like, I actually like it nowadays, and also that door being open is gonna bother me. I'm gonna be right back, actually. Give me one moment. Alright, my door was left open, and that's why I was kind of like, nah, I'm not, I'm not, no, nah, nah. But yeah. Wow, I was like, nah, I want this door to be, closed. I don't know if it improves the sound quality that much, having it closed or open, honestly. Who knows, it might be one of those weird things where it sounds better with the door open. I don't know. It's a very, weird door. So the way my, like, apartment, the way this room is set up, it's like it's like a rectangle, but the door itself is kind of like in a crevice, like like it has like a thin section before it opens up into the actual room. So it's like there's like you kind of have to go through a tunnel in order to get into the room. It's not like it's not one of those doors that just goes straight into a large room. It's like you have to go through a tunnel first to get into the room. And yeah, because of that, it's very confusing. Not confusing, but it because of that, though, it's kind of like that weird thing of like, I actually have no idea how the acoustics are in that area, because it's such, I don't know how that affects the acoustics of the room. But yeah, I got that. was talking to one of my girlfriends, and like they were like, "Oh yeah, hey, by the way, the new episode of this the new episode of this video is out," and I'm just like, "Oh my god!" I'm hype. I'm hyped for this. It's a YouTube series that I'm really into. It's called Murder Drones is what it's called, and I'm really excited for it. And I'm like, oh my god, because again, I would like to do reactions to it, but I don't know if I don't know if reaction content is what I want to do on this thing. And plus, I am constantly just afraid of anything that could potentially have copyright issues. I'm afraid to even touch. And since I've not, oh, things dropped to 0 again, I'm gonna give that a little bit of a rest. Okay, give me a moment. It's dropped down to 0 again, which is really frustrating. Okay, it looks like it's back. All right, we'll give it a countdown of san, ni, ichi, 0. Okay, looks like everything's good. Then I'm gonna go over to here, just hit play, unplay, and there we go. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna have a few of those hiccups. The hiccups don't last more than a few seconds, thankfully, but it's still not the best feeling. It's like, I would. It typically happens like at the start of the stream, but it doesn't typically. It's like for the first like hour or so of a stream most of the time, and after that, so it's like during a specific time period. I'm not sure if it's like a period of high use or if it's like, or I don't know, like. I could try to like test recording at different times and see if how that affects it. But it's one of those situations that I don't personally know until, because again, I'm at the stage of collecting repeated data. If I can show that it is a repeated issue, my SP might do something to investigate and figure out why we're having this issue. I mean, since I got my new modem, it's been better and more consistent, but I still have like this like startup kind of thing where it's always like when it just first starts up for the first hour or so, it's not very friendly to my stream. And again, I don't know if there's anything I can do on my end about it. This is mostly a case of me having to constantly beg to my ASP to do something about it. Ba, 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 ba. Let me do something very fast. This is such a good, like, song. I love it. Oh, I should definitely open up. I'm gonna open up something very fast. I'm doing a little bit of editing. I know, I'm taking away from the stream time. I'm sorry. But like, I'm like doing this editing because I've been getting these, same old things happening every time. So I'm trying to do a little bit of editing to see if I change something, it will fix something. Okay. All right. Oop. Actually, that. Boop. All right, and I'm adding that, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that goes. That should theoretically help reduce some of the issues that I've been having. Maybe. I don't know. But that's something I've been seeing a lot, so I want to see if that like fixes that. Has my it's not gone up in a bit. Okay. Yep, sorry for like going quiet for a moment. I like when I get super focused on something, I'm like, ah. Huh. Because I wanted to add a few things to my stuff to make it a little bit more user friendly with but still also help with a few things that I've seen. I don't know yet how well it's going to work, but as far as it goes, I'm wow. My brain's turning off already. Why did I have coffee? I don't know, because coffee and anything caffeinated typically actually makes me sleepy, not awake. Wow. But yeah, no. With Glitch Productions do the thing, and honestly, if I'd known that Glitch was going to, I wasn't aware that I didn't know that they were releasing something. They had a thing about it, but I didn't like see the preemptive warning about it. The hey, this thing is gonna happen soon. The tease. I didn't see like the teaser like trailer for the next release of it, so I didn't have time to. So I'm not gonna be reacting to it because while it is something very stuff important to me, I prefer to react to it. I would prefer to do reaction content based off of me actually like talking to the creator first, getting their permission, and making sure that and talking about how they would prefer me to present it, because I want to display and talk about and react to the things that I genuinely enjoy, but I also want to be respectful towards the original creators' work and want to like get their permission first and get like their stipulations on like, hey, you can do this, but you need to cut out X amount of content. There has to be or a stipulation that I have to like do some sort of watermark, or like do some sort of like thing that doesn't fully display the content. Or like etc. Because again, I'm not sure yet on how I want to do reactionary stuff, because I would love to react to things in a I would like to react and commentate on things. I just don't know what I can and can't do. So I'm hesitant on what I do. This is why I was like very thorough with even the music that I'm using. So like the music I'm using, I was like extremely thorough, and I like every single music that I'm using is stuff that I got from the link that's in my actual about page. There's like a little like about page with like all my cards, and on one of the cards it links to the actual site that I got it from, and every individual creator that I am using that music from. And I had to like go, and I went through for every music that I'm using, I went through that creator's page, checked what their stipulations were, or if they were using the standard license for that, for the site, which the standard license for the site is basically, hey, you can use it so long as you're not using it in a way that puts it at the forefront. So you can use it so long as it doesn't put the music at the forefront. So like don't do like a thing where you try to emulate someone, like where you try to be like, oh, listen to all these smooth beat, like don't make the music the center of attention, because it's only allowed to be used in the context of background music. So I was like, that's one of the biggest stipulations. It allows complete use for commercial use and non-commercial use. Again, with the stipulation that it is used in a background context. If someone uses it in a video game content, they need to use it as a background. They can't like have like an entire segment. Like, I would say that like probably if like they had a moment where like someone did an Ocarina of Time like thing, and they used the music from that situation, that could potentially maybe be in violation since it brings it more to the forefront. I'm not sure if that would be like, that one's like that's a really tough one. But yeah, most of the time it's for use with, it is licensed only to be used as background music for videos and live streams. And like a few of these people actually had in their had in their thing that they actually do create music for livers. Like there was actually I think one of the people I have in here is someone who apparently does create music oftentimes for use in live streams, both for personal use and for general use. I don't remember which artist it was specifically, but all of these artists, I went through the pages because in addition to the license, other artists can add an additional stipulations to that license that are also potentially legally enforceable. It depends. Obviously, there's certain like there are certain even the license itself says that there are certain things that they can't force you to comply with. Basically, they can't there are some things that like would basically invalidate the anything that would go against the anything that would undermine the license, the standard license are examples of license stipulations that may not work. But common additional things that people could ask for is saying, hey, you need to credit me, or hey, you can use this, but but they might have like stipulations of like how much you can adjust and edit it. Like there's like one that I was like looking at, and they had like a stipulation of you can use it, but you're not allowed to modify, speed up, or edit the. You're not allowed to modify or speed up the music, is what they had a stipulation, with the exception of situations where it needed to be done to work with it within a specific situation. So, like there's that kind of thing. Like, I don't. Again, and I don't know a lot of the specific rules on all of it. I just remember reading through all of it, making sure that everything that I had was able for me to personally use in my live streams and be all completely valid. All the music I use, so I do take all the music out when it goes into the VODs, but I don't do that for any copyright reason. All of this music is licensed so that it can be used even in VODs, even in YouTube videos. Like it's licensed so that it can be used so long as it's only being used as background music. But I remove it from the VODs because it makes it easier for me and for anyone who is interested to clip the audio, to clip it, and then if they're really interested in taking the music, putting the music back in, they can actually, since I have a now playing list, a now playing list, they can sync it up with the now playing. It's not the most accurate because there's like a 1 or so second, like there's like a what's the let me actually go over it because I'm using a thing called Tuna, which allows me. There's a it's on a refresh rate of 1 second, so there's a potential of there's a potential 1 second delay on the change from now playing to not now playing. So there might be a 1 second delay on this, like when the now playing changes to the next song. So it's not going to be a perfect lineup, but I do have that set up. One, to further credit the artist and let people, like, if someone likes a song, check out that artist. That's what I'm going to say. Like, if you like the song, check out that artist. I would give a warning that the site is predominantly Japanese users. So you will probably need to have some knowledge of Nihongo, or at least be willing to spend the time translating some of their stuff. There is a the site does have a way to translate it to English. It's kind of a bit hidden. You have to, in order to change it to English, you have to do it in the search filters. Like there's like in these search filters, you can change it to English. It's like a very weird way to, it's like a very weird spot to have the English option. But there is a way to translate most of the site into English, including, but keep in mind that everything that is English translated is translated in, so like even like the wording of the license could be a little bit inaccurate to what it actually means in the original Nihongo. So keep that in mind, that like it is predominantly written in Nihongo, and it has options. It has to have an option to translate it to English to make it a little bit more accessible to English users who also want to listen to it. I specifically went to this site because I personally love I love a lot of like Japanese artists. Lemon is really good. Shunta is really, really good. Like I love these people, and like, so like here's the thing, like one of my one of my favorite like Nihonjin artist. Let's see, Yoasobi, Ame. I'm trying to like remember everyone's names, but Yoasobi is like one of the ones I love to listen to. I love Adventure, and I love Tabun. I don't remember the English translation of Tabun's name. So Tabun. I don't remember the English translation of Tabun's name. Adventure is adventure in both situations because it's literally the the Hongo version, because Yoasobi typically does each song in a English version and a Japanese version. For most of the songs, Yoasobi typically has an English version of the song and a Japanese version of the song, which I think is honestly really cool. I think that's really cool that they have both. That's because that takes a lot of work to have both an English and Japanese translated version. And like the reason why I don't remember what the name of Tabun is because they used I remember they used the English title of Tabun that Yoasobi did. It was not a direct translation to what Tabun means, which is like maybe / perhaps. It's a Tabun. Yeah. So the English translation has an entirely different phrase or word that's used. So I don't remember the English translated version of Tabun. I just remember Tabun is one of my favorite. I love Tabun. And and like I love like 1OK Rock. 1OK Rock is they're inspiring. They are extremely inspiring. I will listen to the live version of Take What You Want from 1OK Rock every so often because I just love like I like have some of the Nihongo lyrics memorized at this point because I've listened to it so many times. Like it's like at one Kimi wa oma o moinai. And wow 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 wow. But yeah, like I absolutely like if there's anything that I like fangirl about, it's music. Like God, we love like all of us love music here, and it's I mean, look, there's a reason we have a piano behind us, 2 guitars to the left of us, a traveler's saxophone that is made using a wooden flute, and then a saxophone head. And I don't actually know what the traveler's saxophone is. It's one of those things, I have it, and I don't remember where I placed it last. I don't know if it's in my car or if it's in my room. Because it's so small. Like it's one of those things like I will sometimes set something down and I won't remember where I put it. So I have it somewhere. And I have an ocarina. I just snapped my fingers. And an ocarina is in my and an ocarina is in the back of my car trunk. And yes, I have repeatedly pulled that ocarina out in the middle of work and just decided, hey, I'm gonna play you all a song on my ocarina, and people would just look at me like, what? Wait, what? Like people like looking at me is like, wait, huh? Yeah, so I have legitimately pulled out an ocarina, not even as a joke, and started playing it before for these people. Mm. So like again, I used to play trumpet too, but I don't have a trumpet. I lost that trumpet when I moved. I think I left it at my old apartment because I forgot it when I moved out. So somewhere my old trumpet, which was it was so overused that like so my trumpet had like a trumpet had like the 3 keys that you use with your fingers, like the 3 little pipes. And so they have like little caps on them, like little and mine were like these kind of like pearl white caps on the tops of them to so that you're not like damaging your fingers while you're holding them down and all that. Those caps tended to fall off after a certain point from use, and since I was working in marching band, like it could get lost, and I wouldn't know where it went. Since I did a lot of marching band, it could get lost, and I'd be like, "Well, I have no idea where it was." So we would use the corks that you have like for cabinets. Like we would use like those circular corks that you have for cabinets we would use the corks that you have for the circular cabinets that you use so that they like close smoothly and don't like damage anything when they close. So we would use those corks for the cabinets, and those corks for the cabinets would be like those corks for the cabinets would be like we would use those corks for the cabinets on the trumpet itself. And so, like, I think by the end of it, only one... Because if we could find the caps, we would get some glue and we'd glue it back in place. If we couldn't find the caps, we'd be like, well, I guess I'm going to use some cork. So we would use the adhesive corks that you would put on cabinets because, my family was very much we lost it, so we're going to redneck the shit out of this and fix it using the most cheap option we have, which is cabinet corks, apparently. Never underestimate the resourcefulness of people who are frugal and cheap-minded. But yeah, anyways, so that's what I used to do with my trumpet. So we had that, one of the most, like, I would say one of the things that you don't really think about when you play trumpet, we don't, one of the things you don't think about people who play trumpet or most brass instruments. So most brass instruments, I'm not sure if all brass instruments, but at least trumpets, and I think some trombones, have like these little stoppers on different parts of the trumpet, like that you have like little spring attached to it that keeps it closed. Those are for saliva to leave. Because when you're blowing into a trumpet like that, even though it's mostly air, over time that trumpet collects a lot of saliva, and so one of the things that you get really used to doing as a trumpeter is having to open that up in order to let the saliva drain out from the trumpet. It's probably one of the grosser things about playing trumpet, like. Because again, most of it's pretty basic. It's not too difficult. It's nothing crazy that you need to like focus on. Like most of the time, like most of the things with trumpet is just you play it and you don't think too much about it. But two things that that could be potentially messy. I remember because so when you were cleaning, because you would spend time cleaning the trumpet either before or after, and typically both, you would typically open up the spit thing to like get spit to drain from it. You would typically take out the actual tubing and also try to like drain it by taking out some of the tubing, because there are certain parts of the trumpet you could take apart. I remember also, you would also like, there's also times where you would have to take apart the, because all of the cylinders that you press in order to change the tone of it, that all requires like a certain level of oiling and a certain level of like lubricant. So you'd also have to apply lubricant, and sometimes, yeah, it could get real nasty real fast. or it could get like the maintenance of a trumpet was honestly a lot more complicated. Trumpet maintenance is actually more than you would think as a person. Like for someone first starting trumpet, you wouldn't think about how thorough you have to be with like maintaining it. And in most brass instruments, you need it like had like a decent amount of like importance when it came to like maintaining things. They were very there were definitely parts where you needed to like take them apart every so often, make sure that like everything was greased up properly. For example, like for like the again, because if you didn't lubricate your the pistons and the trumpet, you could have sticky keys, literally sticky keys, and it's happened before. Like I've had to actually I've actually had it been a thing when playing trumpet where like one of my keys got stuck and I had to take it apart and apply lubricant because the keys got stuck in place. It's trumpet maintenance is not something people think about too much, but it's very important. And obviously, like, yes, like everything I'm saying is very common sense maintenance wise. It's more the thing of like you wouldn't think about it until you actually like, well, think about it. Really, it's not something that like you would think about if you weren't involved with doing it. Mm-hmm. Wow, but yeah, no. I played trumpet for 5 years. I played trumpet for 5 years. I played guitar, I think, for 2 years. And I've been playing piano since high school, so. How long has that been? Let's see. I think it started in. It's been over 5 years. Yeah, it's been over 5 years. Maybe even close to 10 years now. Close to 10 years, not exactly 10 years. But yeah, I've been playing piano. I'm still playing piano to this day, though I don't play it nearly as much as I want to. Like, I would love to do a live performance of piano for y'all, but for me to do that comfortably, I would need to either get like I would need to find either a song that I have full permission from the artist to perform, or I would need to create my own song to perform. That way I guaranteed don't have to worry about copyright issues. Because again, I don't want to get, I don't even want to do anything that is like potentially risky. I don't want to be that kind of person that kind of just like does it and then like ignores it. Like, I want to be very cautious and very respectful towards other artists. So it's kind of one of those like, I want to do this. I know how to play the entirety of Say Something on piano. I know how to play the fairy tale theme on piano. The sad theme where it's like do 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 do. Anyways, like I know how to play I know how to play the fairy tale theme on it. I know how to play the starting portion of Test Flight. I know how to play Where's Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. I know how to play the starting lines of Jump from, I think it was is it Jump Van Halen? Or I'm gonna get like, if I'm wrong on that, I'm gonna get like so I'm gonna piss someone off because I got the wrong artist. Like there's a lot of songs I either know some part of, or I know like I know like the full song of, but I don't think I'm allowed. I don't want to play it because it is a copyrighted song, and so while it would be me performing the song entirely on my own, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that unless I got permission priorly from the artist or the licensor to perform it. It's like, I would love to do this. We would love to do this. We probably won't until we get permission, and I don't think, like, for the time being, we are in a situation where we're going to be doing that anytime soon. I do think once I get more experience under my belt, and once I get more, like, I do think that, like, once I get more experience under my belt and more time to actually, like, work on, like, myself and my content, that I'll eventually work up to the point where I'll start, like, asking to do covers of some songs, because I would love to do a cover of a song. That would be great. That'd be grand. I would love to do a cover of a song. I would love to do a cover of, like, some of my favorite, like, shows on, like, if they have, like, music to a show, I would like to do a cover. I would love doing a cover for that. But currently, I think I need to focus more on my own performance, my own attitude, my own how I handle things in my stream before I try to branch out into a territory that is still very unfamiliar with me, and I don't know what I can and can't do with. Which is why I'm very cautious. Because while I greatly enjoy all the things that while I greatly enjoy doing all these things and playing all this music, and while I greatly want to do, like, I would love to fully write, sing, play. I would love to do a situation where I, like, write, like, the, like, song, like, do a cover song, and I do the music for it, I do the song for it, like, you know, everything will be done either by me or by someone that I hire to help me with, like, certain components. Like, if I'm not confident on certain musical elements, or, like, maybe I'm in a situation in the future where, like, well, I could, like, compose, like, a variant of the music using my MIDI keyboard behind me and my music creating software. I could outsource it to someone else to create that content, because I wouldn't want to use the source. I wouldn't want to use the source music. I would want to have the music be I would want the music to be created for the cover. I wouldn't. And in a lot of cases, most of the time with covers, you don't. Every part of the music has to either be belonging to yourself or belonging to someone that you partnered with. So I would want to do the cover with. I wouldn't want to do the cover with the source music. I would want to do it with the music that I had gotten approved to do a cover for. And again, I don't know the situation with doing covers for music. And it's the whole thing of, like, well, I would like to do covers. First off, we as a whole don't know if our voice even sounds good. To this day, we're like, I don't know, my voice sounds good. So it's one of those things. I'm probably never gonna do, like, a live singing thing. My singing will probably be done me alone in a room singing it, and then me listening to it and tuning it, and well, not tuning it. That's the wrong phrasing. Equalizing it. Me EQing it, me applying the various effects that I need to, whether maybe, like, I want it to have, like, this more, like, concert sound, or maybe I want it to sound like it's me Maybe I just want it to sound like I'm singing in a tunnel. For there are cases where like some people do that. But like adjusting the reverb, adjusting the EQ, adjusting what I can, adjusting things so that the music sounds as good as it can. And this is for two reasons. One, due to some okay, we had a little bit of dropped frames, but nothing major. Okay. But like due to my own because I have some throat issues lately that causes me to need to clear my throat pretty often, and it can cause me to have issues with like I'll be talking and it will feel like something caught in my throat as I'm talking, like some phlegm caught in my throat or something. So like I'm not sure if I could ever do like a live performance because I'd be afraid of like, oh, what happens if I sing and phlegm catches my throat? I'm not really confident in my potential live stuff because I'm not even confident that I sound good in the first place, and and I'm not confident that I won't somehow mess it up in the middle of the. Okay, dropped frames have happened again. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 10, 14, 15. Oh, alright, so that was about like 20 seconds of outage. That's pretty frustrating. I was counting in. I was using this as a chance to count in Nihongo because why not? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, etc. So I was like, you know what? I'll use the drop frames as an excuse to practice Nihongo while I'm waiting for to reconnect. But yeah, I should also. For some reason, like my thing doesn't work when it's searching programs anymore, which is kind of annoying. Because again, as I've showed in like one of the videos I did. Oh, oops! I literally accidentally just closed the thing. I have to rerun it again. But it is, as showed in one of my previous videos, I have a little program that I wrote using Rust, and it allows me to change the text with a button click rather than having to change it manually every time. The biggest, and so, because I wanted to have it done. It's not actually fully set up yet. It's only mostly set up, so it's still kind of technically. It's still kind of technically not perfect. There's a custom option, which I just changed it to that, and now it says custom. The custom option is supposed to actually allow me to change it with a text box. But because I haven't set it up yet, it doesn't actually do anything yet. Which is kind of like, it is what it is. But yeah, but no, I very much want to do cover songs. I very much want to do actual songs. Like, I'm actually in the process of trying to write a song, and I want to I'm wanting to take inspiration from like a lot of the artists I like, which that includes like One OK Rock and like Yoasobi, where I take some inspiration, and I don't know what I want to do yet, but I want to like take the inspiration to try to like write some actual lyrics, some like part of the lyrics in the Hongo and then part in English, sort of like how One OK Rock does some of their lyrics like that. Mine's gonna have to be something I have to constantly pass through like other people and be like, hey, does this make sense Nihongo wise? Like, because I'm one of those like, I want to make sure that everything I do put into my song sounds natural, sounds okay, doesn't sound weird. I swear I had Zenless Zone as like the thing that I was gonna play, but because I figured I would get straight into it, and then I spend the first hour just talking my ass off instead. So that's a thing, I guess. Wow. Bah. But yeah, you know what? Since we've spent basically an hour at this, why don't we go ahead and actually get into Zenless? All right. Oh. All right. So there we go. And let's get this started up. Let's get this party started. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and now, because I've had previous issues where I muted the game audio. Okay, game audio is not muted. Okay, because I was like making sure that I didn't like mute the audio, because I've done that before, and I felt so terrible. Okay, also, make sure that my speaker isn't playing, and it isn't playing. Yay! So I don't have my speaker playing. I don't have the audio muted. So yay! Oh, things that give me PTSD. I don't think I did my dailies yesterday, so because I was so focused. I managed to do some more work on my model, and I was experimenting with a feature that I might implement. I don't know yet. If I implement the feature, it will either be very heavy on the model, or it will be very. I don't yet know how I'm going to implement it yet. So for me, it's a very hesitant thing right now, because I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to implement it yet. There is very much the possibility, though, that I will be implementing it. I just don't fully know yet. All right. Okay. Yatta! Okay, how are you doing? You're happy? Travis is happy. 68. Let's see if we can get 68. Tragic. Then we want trendy. And then we want urban. Okay. So the target, does the target traffic matter? Does promoter matter? Yeah, does. Huh. I don't know if it how much it matters or not. Okay, let's go ahead, do click F2, and let's do our training. Actually, wait, no. We need to get Kohi first. So let's go get Kohi. Da, 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 da. All right, and we also have to talk to Doggo. Doggo. Dog is Inu, right? I think that is. Me trying to just do like word association right here to be like, ah, yes. If I know the word, I will try to say it in Nihongo because, well, mostly because it's important to me. Yeah, I guess it just gets changed every day, and I guess maybe over time you can unlock more options so that you can get better variety. I need to think about my characters. What is my characters? Okay, they're fully at everything. And I'm not gonna worry about that. So let's go ahead and go for some physical tactical ships. Okay. Alright. Then now that we got some Kohi, let's go ahead. Primer? Now that we got some Kohi, let's go ahead and grab some stuff for agent skills. Awwwwaaaaa! Speaking of which, I need to switch this to gaming now. Gaming time! Alright. So let's do this. Boop. And then boop, boop, boop. Alright, and kill it. And then we do this. Boop, 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 boop. Looks like we had some more latency issues. 129, still an S, and we're gonna complete that. I kind of want to do some icing tests just so we build up some. How much of these do we have? We own 0 of these and 30 of those. Let's do an icing test for the purpose of maybe future stuff. Alright, and then boop. And boop, boop, boop. Then this will probably finish them off. Alright. And boom. Awwwwaaaaa. Alright. Now, how much stun related stuff do we have? So let's go back. Let's go over to agent promotion. And let's take a look at stun. How much do we have of both? We have 2 for this and 20 for this. So we should definitely get some stun. Because I want to upgrade some stun characters at some point. Because stun is kind of really useful for us. All right. That wasn't too bad. All right, and then we're gonna switch over to 3 of them. There we go. And also, let's go ahead and switch this over because that's really helpful for us. Having energy is really useful. Alright, and then we do this. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, we got assault on that. So it killed them a little bit faster than I was expecting. And that was 108. Well, a minute and 8 seconds. And there we go. That's the dailies done at least. Obtain Denny's. Alright. We should have everything on this, so we should be able to claim all on that. Got this, which is an either battery, which it restores battery charges. Are either batteries limited or not? Oh no, okay, so you just keep them forever. Okay. That's good to know. We're definitely gonna be saving on either batteries because yeah. But I was like, mail? New? Oh, claim all. What was this for? Oh, it was for the first class customer service event. Oh, my level went up. Yatta! And signal search wise, I'm pretty sure most of our stuff is, yeah. We are 30 searches away from an S rank, so that's nice. She's a tempting character to go for, and she would actually work pretty well with so if we go to details on her. Oh wait, no. That's the if we go to her skills. So okay. When they land a finishing move on an enemy with their basic attack, Enhanced Moonlight Blossom, Enchanted Attack, Enchanted Moonlight Blossom, it'll apply 5 stacks of subjugation to the enemy, stacking up to 20 times. Each stack of subjugation increases the stun damage multiplier by 2%. For each rush attack performed during a basic attack, Enchanted Moon Blossom, basic attack, Enchanted Moon Blossom, the finishing move will apply 1 extra stack of subjugation. If perfect dodge when using if perfect dodge is triggered when using finishing move, it directly applies 10 stacks of. Oh wow! When applying subjugation to normal and elite enemies, the target receives double. To normal and elite enemies, the target receives double the stacks, and the stacks will reset upon getting out of stun. When another character on your squad is an attack character or shares the same faction, basic attacks deal increase. Is an attack character. Wait, but isn't she a stun character? Yeah, she's a stun character. So this one's specifically specifies attack character. Basic attacks deal 200% increase days. If King's is greater than 120. Ah, it's okay. So, and then we got the basic attack. Launch up to 4, dealing physical damage and electrical damage. During the third hit, repeatedly press to continue the attack. Continuously striking the enemy. Use dodge during the period. We will not interrupt the combo count. During the third hit, stop pressing during a continuous attack. Hold to activate. Launches forward a rush attack dealing electric damage. And when they do electric damage with a skill, she accumulates flash voltage. She accumulates flash connect voltage when flash connect voltage reaches 75. Ah, okay. Hold, activate, launch. Okay. Whenever a finishing move. Repeatedly press basic attack to keep up. Will automatically follow up with a 4th hit after her attack. When use electrical damage, she will accumulate flash connect voltage. When flash connect voltage accumulation is to 75%. Enchanted Moonlight Blossoms. Continue holding the button to launch 5 consecutive rush attacks. It applies. The triggering finishing move right before the character is about to get attacked. Will trigger perfect dodge. dodge. Huh. Ah, so okay, so like if they try to do a thing while you're in the middle of it, you can untrigger it to get a perfect dodge out of it. I see, I see. Doing electrical damage. Anti-reactor rep level is increased. Quickly swings upward and leaps the air, turning around to launch a series of attacks, then follows up with a powerful downward smash, dealing massive electric damage. Hold to consume additional energy, increase the number of characters invulnerable while using this skill. They're invulnerable while using this skill. Move. Oh, okay. Okay. It doesn't say when the stacks go away. So does it just apply the stacks flat without any additional thing? Okay. I want to do a trial for very quickly. Just I do want to do a trial for real quick. Which the trial would be in the... Would it be an internat? Or... No, it wouldn't be an internat. I think I have to go to this specifically. Because I want to do a one more demo of her to see how I feel about her. Oh shit. Internet connection issues. Okay. Connection issues got resolved as I'm logging in. I'm doing a okay. And if you have an X move, you should just go straight into it because then you can eat quickly, get this logged up. Dodge attacks also seem to get you in that state faster, so... Alright. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, and then we do that. Okay, yeah, I'm... Oh. It's the question of, do I go for her, or do I go for, Oh, because she actually seems like... I kind of want to pull for her. I actually think I want to pull for her. You know what? Yeah, I'm pulling for her. Let's do it. 70 searches, let's pull. Well, wait, I got an S already? Well, wait, what? I wasn't, wait. I need to check my stream right after this, because like, wait, what? Wait, huh? I mean, I got them. I got them. I wasn't expecting to get them on the first poll. Oh God. What was my pool like? What was my pool count out? Because I'm pretty sure I was like at 70 pools to get the guarantee to get the pity, so, and I won the 50-50 as well on her. So like, what kind of luck is that? Like, oh, well, I got my stun character. What was? Oh my, and I got her, so that means I get a cinema. Oh my God. Oh gosh. What was that luck? Like, what was that luck? Because I'm pretty sure I was at like 70 pool. I was pretty sure it's like because I looked down there, I was like, okay, I might not get the pool. I get the freaking pool. Like, what is that level of when the equipper hits an enemy with a dodge counter or assist attack, their energy generation. When the target HP is no lower than 50%, the equipper inflicts 10% more days. When the target's HP is not lower, so okay, that's not bad. Do I go with the electric damage for energy generation, or do I go with this? You know what? Screw it. We'll get this. Yeah, I wasn't expecting any of that. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all, and I'm happily surprised, to say the least. Oh, speaking of which, all of these are gonna get added over to this character now. Yeah, what is the luck on that? What is the luck on that pool? Like, can someone legitimately tell me what is the level of luck needed to get that pool? Because I'm literally like, you know what? I'm gonna do this pool. It should be fine. It's whatever. It should be fine. I get the pool, and the pool is ridiculously lucky. What was that? What did that give me? Open trauma. Corn's chain attack, ultimate heals, and an ultimate hits an enemy. When they hit an enemy, her damage against... Or ultimate hits an enemy, her damage against... Chain attack or ultimate hits an enemy, her damage against the target increases by 12%. Okay, yeah. So that's basically... Okay. So... So we on first pull we got her. Well, not first pull. I think I pulled one. I think I pulled one previously before that because I had enough to do a free 10 pull. But on second pull, basically, we got her. And technically, third pull for exclusive. That was extremely lucky. What does this one do? When basic attack hits an enemy, gain 1 stack of Terrific. Each stack of Terrific increases the user's impact, stacking up to 30 times in last phase. A gold would be fun. I'm not sure if it's worth... Like, I'm not sure if it's really worth pulling for, though. Well, I mean, I guess we got what we wanted out of it. Crazy. But we got what we wanted out of it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I don't know what level of luck I had to have for that to happen. Like, what is that level of luck? In either case, though, let's go ahead and, like, do some mission. Let's actually get through the story now. Let's go this way. HDD. Story commission. Eco. Alright. Well, trial mode is very entertaining right now. I'm not doing trial mode because I now have a new character that I'm gonna be investing a lot of time into. Alright, and then we're getting them up to 30, and then get them up to level 28. Skill enhance. Days multipliers. Let's see. Second hit days multiplier. Days multiplier on that's not terrible. But yeah, we should probably use it. We should probably upgrade this one first. I would imagine this is the... I would imagine that's the first one to go for. Though we do have we should have enough to hit all of those pretty well. Actually, dash attack might actually be pretty important too, because the dodging is kind of like a big thing with her. But yeah, no, this is gonna be very interesting. Okay, and then we have this recruitment. Increase and the crypto's impact increases by 9%. So that's the thing to increase impact. This one's fine for now, so we'll just keep that. I don't know a lot, and we hit every single thing because she just wants. Oh, actually, let's switch her out because all we need is an attack character, apparently. Yeah. This is I don't know if I should move her over one or not. I tend to do support, stun, and that, since the stun will be out the most. I'm not sure if it's better to have the stun first and then support, or to have the support and then the stun. I'm not sure which one. But either case, this is actually going to be a really good team. All right. Okay. All right. So the grappler is what we're looking for. It's Tuesday. You can count on me. Mm-hmm.
ジャトヤの連中も言ってたぜ。パエトーンは依頼料こそちったばかし高えが仕事は完璧だってな。よし、まずはデュアルショベルについて教えてやるぜ。デュアルショベルが行方不明になる前の話だが、現場で出た廃材を運ぶために毎日持ち場を往復させてた。見た目の割に身軽で仕事の早いやつなんだぜ。今日日あいつなしじゃ回んねえんだ。
So its literally job is to move stuff. It's a hauler. Okay.
今の話を聞いてふと大昔の物語を思い出しただけだ。おお、熱血男児の物語だな。ああ、どうだかな。主人公は確かに男だが、熱血かどうかまではわからない。
Fearless?
巨大な石を永遠に押し上げる罰を受けた男の物語だ。
Ah, I see.
俺の憶測だが、うちの会社の知能機械は日に日に頭が良くなってた。論理コアをアップグレードされたデュアルショベルは、背に持ち場を往復するだけのつまらない仕事に嫌気がさしたんじゃないだろうか。それでフォローに。 持ち場を往復するだけのつまらない仕事だと。ベン、それはちげえぞ。物語に出てきた男もうちのデュアルショベルも毎日立派に筋トレしてた。
Doing some also training.
そういう仕事をないがしろにしたりしねえんだ。なんたって
his mentality, his mentality on this is like, oh, it's just hard work and training. And I'm just like, that's very sweet of you. Oh, what? I'm not sure whether to feel awkward or cheer mom. Yep. Yeah, it's like, haha.
安藤はこういうやつなんだ。着工式のスピーチでも毎回こうやって場を盛り上げてくれる。ほら、行くぞ。
I mean, Anton has a really good, like, positive attitude. I will give Anton that. Like, Anton is like really. Also, like, one of the things I noticed in this game is like the actual character names are different depending on localization. So like, it's Bell in the English translation.
勝手に飛び出しちゃダメじゃないか。
Okay, so we just use him to. Oh. Alright, let's do this. All right. All right, here we go. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is real. This works out pretty well, honestly.
マスター、このエリアには未完成に終わった多くの建造物が立ちふさがっています。あなた様の体格でしたら、補足、エージェント、ベンビガーについてはいくらか
Yeah, there's really no other way we need to squeeze through.
そっちには行けそうにねえな。安藤、その場で待っててくれ。俺たちが何とかする。
Okay, some of these are like a little bit damaged.
だが、ルート上のエーテリアスはどうする？問題ね。こんなの朝飯前だ。
マスター、ここに留まっていても。
Yeah, nothing can stop us. Alright, let's pick up this, go in here, and grab our final observation data. Yatta! And then this one. Ah, okay. Let's look for the grab. Oh, there it is. Oh. What is it doing? Aw. Oh, there we go. I see. Let's just. I think we're close to the end, so we might as well just get full health. Alright, let's do this. Alright. How's this fight gonna look? It's gonna be a really difficult, supposedly a difficult fight, so we're gonna see how we do on this. Oop. Right, and And then boop, boop, boop. Ta-da! All right. All right, we got this. Let's see. What is the what are we gonna what kind of modification? What kind of personality is this one gonna have? Oh, okay. Oh.
なんか偉そうっすね。つーか、なんだよそのボイスは。
お前論理コアが壊れてんじゃねえか。帰って点検すんぞ。
Oh. Oh God. Okay.
マジで行かせてもらうぜ。なめたらあかんで。俺ちゃんのパワーを見せたるわ。
And then we do this, and then we do this, and then now we just enjoy that lovely stun lock. Alright, boop. And boom. Oh.
こいつ重機にしちゃずいぶんすばしっこいな。
やろう。どさくさに紛れてずらかるつもりで。無駄な努力をお疲れさん。そろそろ諦めたらどうや。会社には戻らへんで。俺ちゃんは堂々たる男なんや。しょうもない雑務に収まる器ちゃうねんぞ。
待つんだ。業務内容に不満があるなら社内で調整できる。 これ以上騒いだらエーテリアスに嗅ぎつけられてしまうよ。ひとまず私たちと帰ろう。フォロー用工業デュアルショベルハンス。
Oh.
そのダッサい名前に呼ぶな。俺ちゃんのメンツが丸つぶれや。男の名前はな、己で決めるもんなんや。それもパンチを聞いた。
Oh my. Like this is like this.
今日から俺ちゃんの名前は
Oh my god. Oh.
なんやエーテリアスの向かいやめんかい。話せっちゅうに。くそ、俺ちゃんの金星もここまでかいな。男だなんだとほざいといてよ。てめえの覚悟はその程度のもんかよ。自分なんで助けたんや。立派な夢があんだろうが、そう簡単に諦めちまったらねえと思わねえのか。
Oh god.
忘れたとは言わせねえ。
Oh.
俺ら二人の真剣勝負、決着はついてねえだろ。
Oh my. Oh god. Bromancing right now. Just the bromance. Aniki. That's
ツッコミどころは多々あるけど、この子はもう大丈夫みたいだね。
uh
兄貴、ほな俺ちゃん帰るわ。兄貴を見習って本物の男になるための修行をするんや。小さいことからコツコツやるで。
bromanced into doing work.
兄弟、そういやまだお前の新しい名前を聞いてなかったな。俺ちゃんの新しい名前はな、黒金団地100連成功エンジン点灯ハンス。いや、
ハンス入ってんじゃん。
So you're still called Hans. You just have a slightly longer bro name. That is amusing. Emoshiroi ne.
お仕事お疲れ様。さっき白木重工から連絡が来た。今から見つけた2台の知能重機を点検するそうだ。最後のパイルドライバーを見つけるのも時間の問題。
Sounds like it should be okay.
ただ、
Yeah, the pilot driver is gonna be a tough one to
待
find.
ってる間、君は君で何かやることを見つけて、暇を潰しておいたらいいんじゃないかな。
That sounds good. Aww. Okay. So we're gonna take a nap. We occasionally just take naps. Okay. So there might be a something coming up soon. Yeah, they are pretty intelligent, though they all have some very quirky mentalities. They have a very they're all very quirky. Honestly, I love their quirkiness though. Oh, aww. This ain't no way that the next one's not gonna have a little bit of a quirk to them. Oh, all the way there. Accept the challenge? That's right. That's the response we were looking for. Considering your quick reply, you must have been playing the Association VR game lately, right? Well, I got some good news for you today. Holorado has put out an update with an all-new experience. You can challenge powerful new enemies right at the career club. They weren't strong enough in the last version? So then stop at... Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got then. Let's hit the map. And go to the HIA Club and see what all we got. What is HIA Club going to be introducing to me now? Oh? Oh, so now we got this thing. Okay. Alright, I'll give it a try. Oh! Alright, so this gives you music stuff for tuning, and it gives you dimensional data. Okay. Alright, so let's... Okay, let's...
準備完了。
Alright, because, yeah, it's related to, it's related to this, which requires this. I see. Anyways, so what do we need for this one? This one requires that one. I'm assuming you probably are going to require... Oh, you require this one. What is this? Alright, this just increases brace attack. Since this one's gonna be, since she's gonna be a damage dealer, we want to increase this as much as we can. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely gonna want to get one for Corin. Alright, let's go ahead and get one for Corin. It's this one. Next, and then we're gonna use that. Confirm 60 battery charge, and we're gonna select it, and boop, 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 and then this one. So these are going to be like harder enemies to get upgrade materials, and I'm pretty sure we should be able to handle this with the current characters we have.
警告、敵対ユニット、元凶、札付き殴り屋を検知、治安局のデータベースにおける特急指名手配犯です。くれぐれも気をつけてください。止めてごらんなさい。やっ。行きなさい。
Oh.
一線超えれば電撃一閃。今ですわ。お疲れ様。まだ動きがあるという。まあ。えい。たやすい。叩き潰す。
Alright, and then gotta do this. Boop. Oh wait, we did that wrong again. Because this is considered boss enemy, so this one gets us. Right, then we do you, you, and then you. There we go. That's actually better for damage. Okay. Wasn't too terrible. Alright, and then we go over to characters, we go over to foreign, we go over to skills, and let's get this upgraded. This one requires agent to be level 35, first off. But yeah. Then let's get her leveled up one time. I think that's one that we want. So let's increase battery cost a little bit. Oop. And then we'll do that. And I guess I have to select this every time for each new character. Oop. Deploy. Ta-da! Oh, I think I... Boop. In order to upgrade her, what does she need? She needs that. And is that the one that I... Why is this one locked? Oh, it's locked for a hole in the... Okay. I see. So bad. Oh, might as well do this one more time. We're gonna move you to the first. Oh. Oops. Accidentally move that. So what is okay? How does her skills work? Members pen ratio. So
メイド長リナ、お疲
I
れ
think that
です
actually works better though. Having probably I don't know yet. I think I need to think a bit more on like the structure. I messed up.
困りました一見超えれば電撃一閃火つけたまだ頑張れますやっ私が見えるねジタバタするでない私がやり紙一重あたりに気を配るかしこまりました
Killed by Pi. Yatta! So wait, what's the thing that is missing? Like, oh, I just need to click on this is all. Okay. All right. And let's go ahead and let's go ahead and talk to on A-chan. I'm trying to remember what Wise's name the Nihongo the Nihon variation of their name is. Because Belle is Rin-chan. Or is it Rain-chan? It's either Rin or Rain. I think it's Rin-chan. But I don't remember what Wise's Nihongo name is. Yeah. When Nihon... I don't know... So the association's VR game has launched a new stage. I heard this is kind of I heard that this kind of dangerous ethereal data was only used internally by professionals. It looks like the Investigation Association is really stepping up its efforts to recruit top-tier talent. In any case, if we know what indie agents are looking to boost their abilities, we should take them there to try it out. Belle, what are your plans for the rest of the day? Probably do some proxy commissions. Alright. Accept. I accept them all. So are we like in intermission right now? So if I go to internet, I'll take it. Okay, so we're still in chapter 2. Okay, so all the mission, all of them are these. Okay. Oh wait, what's the commission detail on this one? Highly active zone are frequently occupied by ethereals. Okay, it's okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna think